Welcome back to Jelly Side Up. Come on in, have a seat. I'm so thrilled to see you. Thank you so much for stopping back. It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to all those who celebrate, to all the rest. Happy holidays. Um, we're going to talk about Christmas traditions. Um, what do you do to keep the magic alive? I'd really love to know. Um, subscribe, ring the bell, and leave me a comment below. What are some of your family traditions? I'd love to hear them. Um, when our children were little, certainly we carried traditions that we had from our childhood. Um, one of which being that uh, Santa always wrapped his presents in white paper with just your name written on them. No bows, no ribbons, no tags. Santa was a simple soul. um, and we always, because we didn't have a mantle or a staircase, um, uh, stockings went on the foot of your bed. And I think it was brilliant because when you got up super early as a kid and your parents didn't want you to wake them, there was stuff to play with and things to open before the day even started. But one of my favorite traditions that we adopted when the kids were little is the very last thing we would do on Christmas Eve was to, get ready for bed, baths, PJs. We would read The Night Before Christmas and The Polar Express. And the very last thing we would do is bundle the kids up and take them outside to see if we could hear sleigh bells. And we wanted our kids to believe for as long as they believed. And so we went out of our way and we made sure they heard sleigh bells. The first year, I took the kids out front, and the Wizard of O hung out the back window of the house, waving his arms, ringing those bells for all that he was worth. And our oldest at the time, I want to say he was 6, maybe, and he looked up into the sky and saw the red flashing light of an airplane and thought it was Rudolph. And he looked at me with wide eyes and, do you think? And I said, I don't know. What do you think? And he said, I think I'm going to bed right now. Like, well, that worked. Thank you very much, Santa. So as the years progressed and the children grew older and wiser, um, the production about ringing the bells became more and more involved. So our oldest soon realized that, where's Dad? So he requested that we all be out front listening for the bells. Okay, we'll do that. And the Wizard of O rigged up bells in the oak tree with a thread of monofilament, and he would stand on the porch and just tug on the string. And again, as our kids got older and wiser, I'm like, okay, how come Dad's over there? I want us all to hug. Go, oh, okay, well that's gonna pose a little problem. And then we had one of our neighbors ring the bells, and he was great. He did Doppler effect and the whole bit, and that was fabulous. And every year we tried to stay one step ahead of the kids, and truly, the production got more and more involved. We finally got the brilliant idea that we would tape the bells, and we put a 20-minute lead time uh, and rigged up. This was before the days of wireless, so rigged up wiring and speakers. And I think at one point the Wizard of O put a speaker in a trash barrel so he could bounce the sound off one of the neighbors' houses. And it got to be such a production. But year after year, trying to keep that magic alive for the kids was what we wanted to do. It was, it was holding on to that innocence and reveling in the magic of the season. So I'd really love to hear what your traditions are. How do you keep the magic alive? Um, it's such an odd holiday for many. Many are alone. Many are without family or have difficult family issues, and I know it's hard for a lot of people. But I truly hope that somewhere along the line, the magic shows up for you. So I want to wish you uh, a Merry Christmas. And thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back next week. And do something for yourself tonight, just before you go to bed. Bundle up, take a step outside, look into the sky, see if you can hear the bells. And as always, here's to good health. Thanks for joining me. I'll see y'all next week.